Hey guys, this is Mark from Anxious Corner. I have some things I wrote down, and one of them is for this video. If you are happy with benzos, being on benzos, then why should you try to get off of them? Should you try to get off of them? That's a good question. I've ran into a lot of people. I mean, majority of people are still wanting to get off benzos, but there's some people that are happy. I mean, they're happy they found a Klonopin or Xanax in their life where they take it on a regular basis and they become a very functional person in doing things. And if they go down or take less Xanax or Klonopin, then they would start to freak out a little bit. So they can't imagine living life without a benzo. So, I mean, should a person, I mean, if they are happy, then should they try to even get off Xanax or Klonopin or Valium or whatever it is? My personal opinion is it's a poison. So I always wanted to get off Klonopin. It just took me 25 years to get off of it. But there are people out there that still, I mean, they'd rather not jump off. They feel comfortable. They feel fine. I mean, it's your life. I mean, Klonopin's there for a reason. If it makes you or allows you to do things you normally can't do while on these medications, then why change? I can see that reasoning. My issue is this though. Okay, let's say you're 30, 40 years of age, okay? Are you really see yourself on Klonopin for another 30 years? What if you get a doctor that, you know, wants you to jump off of it once you get off this stuff? I mean, would you go to another doctor? I mean, that's a hassle right there. My fear was, okay, I'm good for the time being, but I always want to be off because I never knew if a doctor would would start pushing me to get off. I've heard of horror stories where they would basically, they get a new doctor, and the new doctor's like, I want you off those things now. I want you off in a month. I mean, and doctors, some doctors really don't know that it takes sometimes a couple years to get off this stuff. So that was my biggest fear, I think. I did run into a doctor. My last doctor was like that. She's like, I want you off. And so it wasn't like, I want you off now, but we want to keep you going, taking less and less of Klonopin. So it wasn't for her. I'd probably still be on it. But I hurried up and, the last couple of years of being on Klonopin, I took less and less. But I was actually years before, I was beginning to take less and less and less. And she knew I was. And I worked with her. And she was a really good doctor. She didn't pull the rug from under me like other doctors would have. It's like, it's like, okay, no more medication for you, guy. Get off of it. Yeah, I got an issue with that. Well, I always believe, at least in these videos, go with what your doctor says. He or she knows best. Okay, but I gotta go by that rule. But in the meantime, I don't know. I really couldn't. I just wanted to get off the Klonopin in the long run. Short term was like, yeah, I'll have it, but I'm going to take less and less. And the other video is like, okay, yeah, that's how I got off. I eventually kept on taking less and less and less. Eventually I had a jump off point. It's like, okay, see you later. I'm never taking this stuff again. But if you're happy with it, then why not be on it? But then again, I want to get you thinking, if you're really going to be on this for the next 20, 30 years, I mean, a lot of things could change. All the medical doctors could start saying, something, nah, we're not going to prescribe this anymore. That'd be a scary situation to be in. And there's many people that's been caught up where their doctors had, a new doctor comes in, it's like, no, I don't want you on this. All of a sudden, that person's got no other doctor but that. And they got to jump off of it. For me, I'd rather have a little bit of time, I guess, to jump off of it, to take less and less and less, and then have my jump off point where I'm taking nothing at all. So I pretty much named my own time to quit. And when I did quit, since I did work and still work, I had a vacation plan to Colorado, basically, of all places. So when I quit, this was a Thursday night before my vacation, and it's my last day of work. I think maybe it was a Friday, but I took it on a Thursday, and that was it. And then I was on vacation, so I kind of knew my jump off point when that was, and but some people are just happy, I mean, it's up to you. It's up between you and the doctor and God himself, but that's up to you, man. I don't know what else to say about that. I have I don't know. I feel kind of torn about that. About should you be on it for the long haul, because I'm personally so much against this medication, but for some people it does work out. So what do you think? If a person is happy, should that person remain on for the long haul, for the rest of their life? I say no, but maybe some people are out there that's really cool about it. It's like, if it works for you, then hey, then use it. But always think about a doctor could change his or her mind, and all of a sudden, you're not going to get that prescription from the doctor anymore. Or that doctor retires, and you got to go to another one, and the new doctor says, no, I'm not going to subscribe you to this stuff. So, I don't know. Put your thoughts down in the comments below, and if you want to join this little club I have going called Anxious Corner, then hey, hit the subscription button and hit the like button too. Okay, so hey, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.